Life and death are two perspectives that are available to us as a species to understand consciousness and who we are and the experience of existing. What is it to be? So we take the perspective that this is life and that when this stops working, that's death. This is something's happening, nothing's happening. Kind of paraphrasing. That's incorrect. We take the perspective from death and look at life and see, this is actually dead. The matter that we exist within is dead. But we're stretching it because it's the change of the surfactants on our actual experience of consciousness. When the consciousness sleeps, when our consciousness dreams, it manufactures a reality. And this is the reality it manufactures, the one that we inhabit. So because we are being forced to see the world the way that the narrative forces us to see it through the thoughts that we're given, we think this is it. Heaven and hell are just become ideas of faith, and that there's no true concept about them. They're not real places. But that's not true. They are real places. Consciousness, the experience, the awareness of what it is to be, exists for all eternity. It manifests infinitely as centers of bending, and that the center of bending of the hemisphere of light has a surface. On that surface, turbulence, a higher energy state is created, and that creates what we call life, because suddenly the consciousness of the one manifesting as the infinite made real, we confuse that with our own, so this protein is this is it, this rigid body, this is me, and somehow this idea has emerged, the consciousness has emerged from this. It's so mad, so insane to believe that that might be true. And it's so complicated, the physics that's required to back up that idea, the simplicity of the spherical model, earth-centered, where heaven is where we should be existing, and we will again. We will observe. We will observe the earth from our perspective of eternity. Does that make sense? Watch the show. So the observer, the God, that exists as the light, as the observer, in the double slit experiment, who is the observer? God observes us, and God is us. When our consciousness manifests as one, but we are still uniquely, individually, our own experience of what it is to be. We watch down here, and we can watch it all, because all time exists, and all timelines exist. Currently, the timeline that has been dragged by the narrative is this one of suffering and God's weeping, turning his back to us, his children. Because we're just children. You're just children. You've been lied to. You're not an adult. You're a child. Look to the adults for guidance about how to live and how to be. And just bring awareness to the truth of your existence, of heaven and hell. This is hell. Hell is where the people, the highest apex consciousness, believes that it's unique and individual, existing matter. That's hell. It creates this. Heaven, the flat, dynamic, lever arm, disc plane area of the flat earth of heaven is where we will exist. You will exist. Yes, you will. And that's the truth that's hiding from us. So all you have to do is accept this might be true, and look at the engineering, and look at the mathematics, look at the physics that already exists. Dr. Victor Levay, 1915. Life after death, proven. Welcome to the future. God loves you. Forgiveness. Forgiveness is all. Follow the Rebel King.